contemplated going for another Swords Dance, but Drill Peck is... Okay, maybe I should have gone for others. Welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday, and I'm gonna try to get Steelvin revived here. So we're just gonna go here, and we're gonna try to... Okay, that works. We're gonna need PP eventually, but it's fine. Also, I don't remember if I knew this 3 years ago when I last played this, or if I mentioned it, if I did know it. But if you didn't know, the Courtyard Coliseum, this survival battle challenge, consists of 100 battles. 100. So it's quite a few. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a few episodes. I'm doing like at this current rate, I'm doing like 2-3 battles an episode. We're on battle 20, but the battles get longer as they go on because they get more Pokemon. So you could probably expect, doing the math. Well, if it stayed like this, you could probably expect like 40 more episodes in this Coliseum. So there's a lot to go. But I don't know what the but is here. There's a lot of episodes left of this. However, as to what this Exploud is doing, I think Exploud is actually a special attacker, and it's a normal type, which means it can have a really wide range of moves. Oh, okay, no, going for a physical avalanche. Ow, did like half my health. Which means it will definitely kill next hit, but it's fine. We'll just return. Won't get a next hit. Alright. Yeah, a lot of episodes here, and that's why I wanted Pokemon that were consistent, Pokemon that would not let me down over the course of 100 battles. Okay. So this Swalot, we know this Swalot. We fought the Swalot before. We know it has Water Pulse. It's not going to go for Water Pulse. It's going to go for Gunk Shot. Still don't want to switch Dugra into it. Steelvin handled it decently well last time. But if it's using special moves, I should probably switch to Roseblood, but Roseblood doesn't really want to fight a poison type because her main source of damage is toxic, which doesn't really do a whole lot to a poison type. Still have Flamethrower, but like, it's gonna use a lot of PP to take this thing out because this thing's pretty bulky. We're gonna swap to Steelvin. Steelvin handles this Swalot relatively easily. So Steelvin will be our Mon for this. Yep, Gunk Shot. Called it. Alright, another Swords Dance, please. I think if anything is gonna be my downfall in these 100 battles that we're doing, it's going to be running out of PP. Because you'll notice the little sliver on the pie on the wheel that I keep going for, it's a recover everything spot. So you get HP and PP back. And right next to it is, and everyone recovers HP spot. So there's a high chance with my current strategy that I'll get HP every time. Right? There's a decent chance each time that I'll get HP for everyone. Which means HP probably isn't going to be a problem. However, there are no PP restore spots in that area. Alright, so there's a chance that if I just get it wrong enough times in a row, and again, the battles get longer with more Pokemon, the further in you get. Because, you know, after this, I think there's going to be 3 Pokemon per trainer. So you have to use more PP per battle. So there's a chance that I'll run out of PP at some point, because I'll miss the restore everything slot, and you know, I'll be fighting 6 Pokemon per trainer. So yeah, we'll just have to see. That's kind of my prediction as to how I might lose if I do lose. I don't expect to lose, but I'm just acknowledging that it is possible. Okay. I really need to figure out the timing on this, though. I think right about now. Okay, we got HP. That's fine. It was very close to getting HP and PP. But yeah, you'll notice that firstly, we just fought this lady last episode, I'm pretty sure. You'll notice that firstly that I'm kind of running out of fake outs, which was kind of what I expected. I think I considered, in building this team, I considered using PP up on fake out, because I only had so many PP ups and PP maxes. What I ultimately decided to do, and you may already know this if you're paying close attention, is I used them on the recovery moves. And yes, I could have grinded the Pokeathlon to get more PP ups and just used them all, but to set up a full team with maximum PP, it takes 72 PP ups, and that's a miss, isn't it? Yep. Great. Love Snow Cloak and Double Team. Wait, why am I not just using Aerial Ace? That will definitely kill, right? Let's not waste our time. Yeah, I would need 72 PP ups, which at the Pokeathlon Dome, I looked it up, that's 72,000 points, which is achievable, right? Like, this is, the guy talking is the same guy who grinded 34,000 coins in Voltorb Flip for, actually 44,000, I think, because, yeah, I had to buy I had to buy 4 TMs that were 10,000 apiece, and then one that was 4,000. I don't know why that took me so long to do. So yes, I'm no stranger to grinding, but at that point I was like, I kind of just want to, like, theoretically, if I'm just good enough at the wheel, then I don't have to worry about PP at all. So, oh, it had a sticky barb. Interesting. And it didn't stick when I bit it. Interesting. Does sticky barb only have a chance to transfer when you make physical contact? I don't know. That's weird. Anyway, long story short, I might be I might end up grinding for PP ups to upgrade this team later on, but it's not likely. Yeah, I feel, for the most part, I feel I'm done grinding. And yeah, I still have to put together a Little Cup team, but or I could just get that, which is not what I meant to get. I think my arm started gradually going down, and that's what threw me off. Anyway, Traveling Guy Miguel. Wait, are we still doing? I think we're still doing 2 per trainer. Yeah. Yeah, so far it's not been a problem, which is nice. Yeah, moves like Fake Out that are opening moves that you pretty much always use are ones that are likely to run out of PP. Yeah, and that's another reason why I didn't go with more powerful moves like, say, Thunder on my Jolteon, Tico. I didn't go with that because I was like, okay, well... Okay, do I go Starfire or Steel Vein here? I could go Roseblood, but he's definitely going to Gyro Ball, isn't he? These Gyro Balling, they both resist. And you know what? Steel Fin's fine here. In fact, I could use this to set up Steel Fin. Might Curse. Can Fortress Learn Curse? Might Curse. Oh, nope, Stealth Rocking. Okay, you know what? I'm okay with that. That just means I stick with Steel Fin and kill whatever comes in. I don't know if he has a fire type or something, but... Anyway. Wait, what the hell is I talking about before that? I don't remember. We're talking about... Oh, right, so... Oh, he's got counter. Okay. So yeah, I'm definitely using 3 sword stances here to try and one-shot this guy. Yeah, so I didn't go with moves like Thunder or Fire Blast or the really high power moves because they have low PP. And that's, again, another reason I wanted to go with a Technician Persian is because those 60 power moves tend to have a lot of PP. So there's a lower chance that I'll run out. Okay. Do we one-shot is the question. Just keeps going for counter. But do we one-shot? Is that a miss? That's a miss, isn't it? How much? Speaking of PP, how much PP does the counter have? I could theoretically PP stall this, right? He's just gonna go for counter every time. Kidding me. Oh, there goes Steel Fin. That's annoying. That's annoying. Survived on 1 HP. Alright. Yeah, Tico. Well, actually, no. I want to hit him with an Aerial Ace because fog. There you go, Cash. It's a good thing none of my Pokemon are actually weak to rock. Otherwise, these Stealth Rocks would be more annoying. I could Fake Out here, but I already know I'm faster, and I don't need the flinch. Okay. So, Roseblood would have been fine there. Probably. It might have also had Gyro Ball, but... Okay. Gastrodon, I will say, if there's one weakness in this team, the water ground types are kind of it. Because we don't have any grass moves on this team, which is unfortunate. But it's something I just couldn't really bring myself to... I couldn't figure out a solution for using the Pokemon I wanted to. So we just kind of got to eat this Surf and know that we don't have any super effective moves here. We might actually kill with a second return, but we'll see. Oh, yeah, I mean, looks like we will actually. So as long as we hit. Yeah, right. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think the biggest difference between this and the Battle Tower in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, because it's... Right, those are the only 2 times I've used this team to battle. I feel like the biggest difference is in the Battle Tower, they always start you off with battles where the Pokemon are like super, super weak. They're like first stage Pokemon that haven't evolved, and I guess it's kind of redundant to say, but yeah, they're like real weak Pokemon, and you don't really have to worry too much in the first section. Whereas this, because I guess probably because this is post game, they're like, okay, yeah, no, we're gonna give you actual real fights where you actually have to pay attention. Okay. Now, that works. That works. We got PP last time, so that works. Olivia. Also, I think I saw a Fortress on her team too. That would be annoying to fight. I really should be paying more attention to what Pokemon are on their team. Especially once we get into the, like, once we get up to them using 6 Pokemon each. I think Alakazam is faster than me. I mean, I have Fake Out, which is priority, but I don't know. I don't know how well it's gonna work when I go for a bite next turn. I think it's got synchronized, if I remember correctly. Okay, Citrus Berry, that's fine. Okay. I don't want Cash to take a Psychic, and I'm pretty sure Alakazam is faster than me. So I am going to swap to Roseblood to take the Psychic. And I'm going to Toxic, and maybe switch out of Roseblood? Oh, Calm Mind, okay. So I could have, if I had used Bite, I absolutely would have been fine. Alright, that's fine. We can do it this way too. Toxic. That's fine. We will absolutely be able to take this because we are a Blissey. But eventually I'll have to switch out, but because Synchronize. I heal first, and then I take poison damage. Yeah, the difference between you and me here, Alakazam, is that I'm built to be to stall. So, yeah, I can just do this, and I can heal. I only need to hit the one Toxic, and eventually you'll die. And also, if you're wondering, like, oh no, your Blissey's gonna be poisoned, then I have Natural Heal, or Natural Cure on. That's what it's called. Oh, you have Recover too, huh? Well, awkward. I guess that gives me a turn to switch. I don't know who's gonna be able to take a Psychic other than Roseblood, but maybe Steelden. Protect. This is annoying. Not for me, but if I were on the other side of this, I'd be annoyed. Of course, I would also just switch to a physical sweeper instead of a special one, but you know. Soft-boiled. I'm going to guess that there is a cover coming on the next turn. Which means... do I have... okay, if anyone's going to be faster, it's going to be Tico. And Tico does have Signal Beam. Probably doesn't even need... probably could go just Thunderbolt and be fine, but... I guess... I'm going to predict the recover. If it's Psychic, I'm going to be slightly upset. Hey, predicted correctly. Nice. Honestly, actually, I could probably just use Quick Attack here. Just to ensure that... oh, no. That's too much health. Alright, I think we're faster. Tico's fast, and Tico missed. Thanks, Tico. Okay, well, if you're just going to use Recover again, then I think we're good. Because now you're basically stuck in an infinite loop of recovering. as that poison isn't getting any less damaging. Signal beam. Wow, that looks cool in this game. That might be my favorite animation for that move. That's really cool. Signal beam was one of those moves I had to grind at the battle tower for, by the way. What do you have? Jump bluff. I think we're good here. I think I can just Thunderbolt. Also, I had Shadow Ball. I could have used that, but Signal Beam is not as useful in general, so. Nice para. Sunny day? Oh, now you're going to be faster. Except now you're parried, so you're actually not going to be faster, which means I can just hit you with Thunderbolt again and you'll die. If you didn't know, Jump Bluff has the ability Chlorophyll, which doubles its speed in the sun, but Paralysis in this generation halves speed, so that's actually a pretty lucky para there. I do appreciate it. And I'll probably still appreciate it next time. But as for this episode, that's a wrap. Could have gone worse.